came up to this talk and Philip, he was just telling us a bit about his everyday life.
He showed us what he had to do every morning when he got up.
And how he gets around the house and stuff with this hoist and the wheelchair and his helpers.
He was telling us what happened to him to make him be paralysed, and then he showing us what it would be like.
I'm just taking you over to the mirror. This is how I get up in the morning, you know. But somebody has to dress me, put on my shoes, put on my socks, throw on my t-shirt, shave me, fix my hair up. Sometimes I fix my hair myself, like this here, at the back of the hand. I have no finger movement. I do everything with the sole of the hand and the thumb. I've lost power from here. Still got my brain. Thank God for that. That's how I get up since accident, since 1998. I was a passenger, right? You know, just 2 years older than you. Never even, I couldn't afford a car, you know. I was taking over my own business. I was taking my own business over that day of the accident. I was raising money for spina bifida children. I raised a couple of grand for it. Done loads of voluntary work, went out to the pub, went out to the discos, had my few drinks and everything, enjoyed life. But bang, that night I was coming home with a girlfriend and I went 40 foot through the window on the Westport Road when I wakened up in Dunleary in Dublin. When I had a ventilator on for 4 months or so, or was it 5 months, you know. And the people were suctioning me out and all, took the phlegm out of my chest, because I had a very bad smash in my chest. And there was people cleaning me till this day. People wash me, clean me, everything like that. You know, it's degrading. You people cleaning your backside and stuff like that, washing your hair, stuff like that. Oh. You see, I tell you what that tube is. I tell you what that is. That's stuck into, see if you had an accident, that'll be stuck into your private parts. That's the way you pass water. Just give it and the long tube. That's for the bile. That's the, it was inserted up into my back passage to make me go to the toilet the other way. You know, you just think, and even to the young people watching this, you don't have to be a driver of a car, you know. It's mostly the passengers that's getting killed and left injured. But always remember the families who've been who lost their loved ones, you know, their sons and daughters. But see the people who are left brain damaged and left injured. It's not as I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. You know, when you're hanging up there, people are sharing you and putting on your clothes. I've been up in that house, counting the 13 years back, over 30,000 times, hanging down. So you think 2 workers every time get me up in that. But I don't feel pity for me. I'm very grateful what I've achieved. My home, you know, I employ my own people. You know, I've got my brain, my good looks, everything like that. You know, I can't help it. But, you know, if you know what I mean, you know, you've only one life, you've only one chance of life, and enjoy every minute of it.
even get them.
No, just bring it right up the bottom.
Yeah. Here, you bear yourself.
You just push that. That's done every year for me. Because I drink too much water and tea. Now you need to bring it into the bathroom and be it down the toilet.
Empty it down the toilet.
Hygiene is the most important thing, you know, because with my body immune system, I take bad infections sometimes.
Yeah.
Say somebody had the cold or somebody didn't wash their hands. That's the medication I take.
A day?
Yeah, day, morning and night. I can't jump into a car like any ordinary person, so I had to buy myself, get a van with a disability ramp on it, and a seat belts on the wheelchair to hold me in the wheelchair. And it scares me a bit because it's in the back seat. I was in the back seat of my accident, and I'd be very nervous. Still on the roads, you know, people speeding and that there, but it gets me around.
I didn't want to look in the mirror. I looked in the mirror twice. That's how scary it was. Just didn't want to see myself in the mirror.
You feel lucky that you can actually not have to do that. That you don't have to do that every morning.
But it was just the way I had to look at myself in the mirror and just the everyday life that you would have to go through. That's what sort of made me put it on. It will from now on. Just be something to think about.